Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Join Summer Training Day 2. So today we are very happy to invite the people from AIT to give us a talk, and later on we will have Dr. Nadeau to give us a welcome speech. And in the afternoon, we get a session to prepare some material for ETA, the incoming ETA later on. So for the first session, let's welcome Dr. Nadeau.
Hello, good morning, everyone. And it's my privilege now to introduce our first presenters for the ETF orientation. And these two representatives are from the American Institute in Taiwan, our de facto embassy. And presenting today will be two of the employees of AIT. Luke Martin is the Cultural Affairs Officer at AIT, a career diplomat. We're happy to have him now in Taiwan. And he also serves on the board of the Foundation for Scholarly Exchange, Fulbright, Taiwan. And accompanying him is Jenning King. And Jenning, make sure I get your title right, Professional Exchanges Specialist at AIT.
It's now English Language Coordinator.
Oh, sorry.
We had a
English
title.
English Language Coordinator
Yes.
for AIT. And we've been working with Jenning for several years now on a number of English program initiatives, English teaching and learning initiatives that operate with between the foundation and AIT. AIT is a very, very important partner of the Fulbright program, of course. Fulbright is sponsored by the U.S. Department of State, and AIT is a very valued partner in everything that we do here at the foundation. So to give you an overview of AIT and some of their English teaching programs, I'll hand this session over to Luke Martin and Jenning King. Thank you, Luke and Jenning.
I just have a question. Do we have ETAs and ETFs both on this call?
No, these are just the ETFs. These are just second-year extension ETAs.
Okay. So
most of whom, I think all of whom, are now in Taiwan. Some went home for the summer. Some may be in quarantine. Others may be in their apartments in various situations, but basically mostly in Taiwan now.
Great, thank you. Okay, so I'll keep my part really short because you guys have been here for a year, so you already know this general idea that AIT is like an embassy, is not an embassy because of our Taiwan Relations Act. So we function just like an embassy. They call it a de facto embassy. So that means we have the American Citizen Services, which relate to you guys if you get in trouble or you need support. And then second, we have the public diplomacy section, which you guys, in a way, we really consider you part of what we do here, because our big goal is about building people-to-people ties. So you being on the ground and working, whether, I don't know if you look at it this way, you probably look at it partly as this is personal and that you're doing this because you believe in the role of education and teaching to reach people, but that also connects very directly to our foreign policy goals, which are building people-to-people ties here. So ultimately, that's what the public diplomacy section does. And it actually is what the Fulbright program is about as well, even though ETF is kind of a, an offshoot of it, it's still part of Fulbright. And the whole goal of it was like, who are we and who are you? How do we better understand each other and make the world a better place? So in a nutshell, that's what we do. We make a world a better place by really honestly building these people-to-people ties. I think it's helpful for Jenning to give a bit of perspective on, also the one other thing I should say, every year I meet with ETAs and ETFs who are interested in career options with the Department of State, whether it's as a foreign service officer or other things. I'm happy to set up something for people to come in here, a group to talk, or you can reach out one-on-one and I'm happy to share things. even now people start obsessing about the FSOT, the Foreign Service Officer Test. I'm happy to talk about this as a career, the benefits of it, the little secrets of getting in and things like that. So I'm happy to offer that as well. But anyway, I'd like to turn over to Jennings. She can talk a little bit about what we do as far as English language here in Taiwan.
Yes, thank you. So I will share my screen. So bear with me, I'm very low tech.
Are you sharing your?
Yes. Can you see my screen?
I can.
Are they?
Can you go back to make sure? Are we good, Jason, on this?
Can you see my screen?
Somebody give a thumbs up if you can see the screen. Oh, thumbs up.
Okay,
We saw it.
good.
Okay, good.
Okay, so I go back. So many of you, I mean, this is your second year, so you've probably heard my presentation before. So this will be an overview, but I added some new things in here, like the opportunities to collaborate with us. So bear with me in the first part, which is the review of the resources. So again, I'm the English language coordinator at AIT, the public diplomacy section. So a lot of the English language resources I get from the Office of English Language Programs, and I distribute them to local teachers, and including FSE, which will further give out to your localities. And these resources are all created by the Office of English Language Programs, and it operates under the Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs of the Department of State. So the first one would be to let you know what types of resources, programs that we have. In the past, we did a lot of in-person programs, but now these are all shifted online. But before COVID, we do already have online programs that that might be helpful to you. For example, the Online Professional English Network. Under that, they offer American English webinar series, and they offer MOOCs. These are all on different topics, especially for language teachers. And the in-person programs we had before was the English Language Fellow. Many of you have worked with our former fellow, Bob Powell, but now he's back in the States, and we are shifting this program online. We used to have the English Language Specialist program. That's also shifted online. But in the future, these are still very important for Taiwan because of the 2030 bilingual education, bilingual nation initiative. But for you, the most important resources would probably be the American English webinar series and the MOOCs. When we can have in-person fellows and specialists, then I might call for volunteers from you to support our workshops. In terms of our other materials or resources that you can use, we have print publications. These are called English Teaching Forum. These are quarterly journals that we put out every 3 months, and the new batch is just here, so you will very soon receive them. And we also have a website and also social media. So I will talk about in each individual resource in the following presentation. So the first one, as I said, the Online Professional English Network, they offer MOOCs. These are open to unlimited number of participants. So, and also it's very flexible. They do offer 5 weeks long facilitated teacher trainings. These are facilitated by university faculties, for example, the Arizona State University faculties. And so there's more interaction that, or if you have any concerns, you can discuss with the facilitator. But you know, this is a very busy era, and you might not have enough time to finish a course within 5 weeks. So then the MOOCs, it also comes in another type, which is called the self-paced teacher trainings, and that's the same type of content, but stretches over a 12-week window. So you can pace yourself according to your own schedule. And the topics here are some that I listed, including integrating critical thinking skills into the exploration of culture in an EFL setting, TESOL methodology, using educational technology in a classroom, or professional development for teacher trainers. There are also very general English lessons in the areas of, say, STEM or business and entrepreneurship, tourism. So just to show you the website, see here, it looks like this. So the MOOCs you can find over here from this bar down, and it lists actually on the same page here. So you can find when enrollment opens and closes, and when courses start, and the end date. Okay. So this one's open for including Americans, because a lot of the other online courses are only available to foreign language teachers. But MOOCs are very useful if you want to improve teaching. Then next is our Facebook. It's called American English for Educators. We actually have 2 Facebooks. This one's dedicated to educators specifically. So here you can find interactive graphics and videos, sharing teaching tips and professional opportunities. If you aspire to become a teacher in the future as well, this is a useful Facebook that you can come to. So again, I will try to show you what it looks like. So it comes in themes. For example, this month's theme is outdoor learning. So you can see that here. If you scroll down, for example, here, so they will share. So under that theme, they show you some benefits and tips of outdoor learning that you can use with your community or students. So these are some of the materials they offer. And another important thing is on the left side, you can see here the American English Live. So in addition to MOOCs that you can take, another one is the American English Live series. So I'll show you what it looks like. So here, there's some information about it, but this one, of course, is not valid anymore. It's passed. But the next one that's coming up is this one, the series 12. So this one runs from September 15th to November 24th. This one is also offered in, this one has 6 sessions. So if you finish 4 out of 6, then you get a certificate from us. But again, a lot of the State Department's sorry. Sorry, let me turn that off. One moment. Okay. Sorry. Like I said, please bear with me. Okay. Sorry. I was unexpected. So back to American English Live. So again, I was saying that If you finish 4 out of 6 sessions, you can get a certificate from us, except that you need to email me. I will provide my email at the end of the presentation, because a lot of the State Department resources are geared towards local teachers. So usually local teachers can automatically get these certificates, but for Americans, you need to contact your post, so which is me. And in the past, I did have some ETAs finishing these and then asking for a certificate. The next one is, so then this page shows you what it would look like if you take the American English Live webinar. So you have the videos and you take this online course. And some of the topics to show you, this upcoming Series 12, it's arranged into 3 categories: English for specific purposes, tourism and cultural exploration, 21st century skills in the English language classroom, and teaching STEAM to English language learners. This is actually a very hot topic in Taiwan. We've been getting a lot of requests from city and county governments about teacher training in this area. So if you look into that, I think it will be also a very good tool for you to use. And as I said, we have 2 Facebook pages dedicated to American English. The other one, this one's open also to learners. So this one has a lot more users around the world, 3.9 million. So again, it's the same thing. They have interactive graphics and videos sharing vocabulary, grammar points, idioms, quotes, etc. And for the videos, I want to show you, you can also go to our YouTube. It compiles all the videos that they put onto those Facebook pages here. So you can see many different topics that you might want to use in your classroom. I'll just play a little bit here.
Grammarly does more than catch errors. With Grammarly, you can find really good.
Do you feel well today? Or do you feel under the weather? Learn about the idiom under the weather in this video. Hi, Anne. Do you want to go bike riding with me today? It's beautiful outside. Sorry, I can't. I'm feeling under the weather. I'm going to the doctor later. I'm sorry to hear that. It will soon. To feel under the weather means to feel sick. What do you do when you're feeling under the weather? This is American English. Thank you for watching.
Oh, thank you for watching. So this is the YouTube page. You can go there, and then there are so many videos that you can use. So here we are at the website where you can find all the materials here, the americanenglish.state.gov website. I will show you on my screen as well. So this is what it looks like, the resources and programs. So here you can find the MOOCs are here, Online Professional English Network programs here, webinars. If you need materials in the areas of US culture, music, and games, it's all online. You can print them out. I'm sure you know that already. And also English Teaching Forum, as I said, the quarterly journal, everything's online digitized. So you can, you don't have to have a copy, but you can just go online and read about articles written by education professionals. So this is just to show you what the website looks like. You can explore a little more here on your own, but it's got so much materials. Some I might have in our AIT libraries, like the actual games like Activate. I think you all have used them. I have more. If you want more, feel free to email me. I can send them to you. Or if you see anything on this website that you would like to have the physical game or book or whatever, you feel free to email me. I'll be happy to send them to you. So now, maybe even more fun part, some of you have collaborated with us. We've been doing some, camps or projects for younger kids, and those I would love to work with you again because we have really good experience before. You brought so much energy and creativity to the classrooms, so lively with your presence. So in the future, we hope we would have more collaborations of this type. For example, 2020, it was, I think, in October, we went to Hualien. It was like a 3-day girls tech boot camp. So as the name suggests, so the girls were there for coding and programming, but we also put in an English language component in there. So over the 3 days, they also had kind of like a workshop working with Baba, the former fellow who led the workshop, and they learned English in architecture, engineering, and they built, in the end, they had to build windmills. And because the group was so big, it was 60 girls, so we worked with the coordinator, Jill, in Hualien, and she helped us recruited ETAs. I think some of you are still in Taiwan. We had a lot of fun, and every day we had a team of 2 ETAs coming in to assist because the group was so large. We had to break up into 2 classrooms. So, obviously Baba couldn't physically be in 2 classrooms at the same time. So we relied heavily on the ETAs that were there. And, sometimes I would peek in the classroom and I would always find laughters and a lot of interactions. So whenever you're there, the classroom feels different. And also, I think the age is closer. The girls could, or the participants could relate more. So we had a really good time. So from these photos, you can see you are assisting the participants on making the windmill, and also some terms they were learning there, like truss, the engineering terms there. And then in the end, each team had to build 1 windmill using very rudimentary materials. So that was fun. And they had a competition using a hairdryer to blow on the windmill and see if it could withstand the longest, because some might topple. So that was really fun. It was 2020. And then following that, we had another project that was implemented in Taidong. That was really fun as well, but very different, because at that time we worked with Kids Book House. It's a nonprofit organization that helps at-risk kids from primary school up until senior high school. And so it's kind of like after-school care. So again, we had Baba go down once a month over a 5-month period, teaching 2 classes. One was grade 4 to 6, and then the other one's junior and senior high school kids. Again, we called for help, and Ina helped us, the coordinator, and Taidong helped us to recruit the ETA. So every session, every time we went, we had 1 to 2 ETAs helping us. I think I saw Karina in this meeting. So I was, hello. I think, yeah, your hair changed.
It changed many times.
Yeah, it was really fun, and again, there was a lot of singing because they were at-risk kids. Their English level wasn't so well, like the girls that we met in Hualien. So it was very important for the ETS because, you know, you've been working with kids for at least a year now, and so you know how to interact with kids. Whereas if it was just Baba there, maybe the kids, you know, because they get distracted easily, it would be much more helpful. We had helpers there to engage them. So, you know, so that we sang and we basically provided them an opportunity to get in contact with, or just to get themselves familiarized with American culture, or just Americans. So it was very nice that that you were there to help us with the singing. I think it was a much more lively classroom because of your presence. And also at the end, we gave these kids kind of like a certificate of completion. And also, you probably know the cinnamon roll is huge in Taiwan now. So for all these kids, they get a certificate and a box of cinnamon roll. So these are the types of programs that we might do in the future. Even though for myself, we will probably do more teacher training workshops instead of these that really going to the field and working with kids, but there's still opportunities. One time we had a workshop for teachers in Taipei. One of you also came to support. It was a workshop for math teachers mainly. So the ETA at the time, she also taught math when she was in the US. So she was a great help to facilitate the workshop. And the other types of collaboration is with the American Corner or American Center. That's my colleague's program. So it's a little. So I will just give you a brief overview. So in Yilan and Taipei and Taichung, we have American Corners. Usually these are situated in local libraries, and they would have these activities or events for the communities there. So the events audience could go from usually our kids or general public. So here in the photos, you can see ETA's leading kind of craft or art activities. And also here you have families doing crafts. And they do also, ETAs also give like storytellings where the wild things are, or I think these are subject to, you can discuss with the coordinator or the library. So again, we reach out to you through your coordinator. And so just to let you see a few photos to let you know the types of activities we have. They just recently started, it was Black History Month, so they just recently started workshops for adults. So here you can see adults participating in a event. Let me show you where I am at the room that I'm in now. Well, I'll stop sharing my screen. Okay. So I'm going to do a panoramic camera showing you. Oh, I see Allison. Yes, that was you helping us at the math workshop. Thank you.
Yep, that was me.
Yep. I'm so glad to see everybody. It's nice to see familiar faces. So this is the American Center. It's not in a library. It's in our compound. The director was here, but she just left. Oh, she has a meeting. Okay. So she wanted to say hi. It's Sophie Wang. She wanted to say hi, but she has a meeting. I talked too long. So anyway, this is her space, and she does run book clubs and other community events here. So she wanted she wanted to say hi so that, in the future, if she reaches out, she looks forward to working with you. So you'll be here. Baba was here doing book clubs and some other discussions, I think American culture or something. So we hope that Monday you can come in here and also lead a program here. Okay, I'll go back to sharing my screen. Oh, this is a video of our American Corner. It was a program. 我要叫出那个 video. This one. Yeah, so this is a program that we did. Okay. I'm obligated to promote our Facebook and IG. So if you want, you can scan the QR code I provide here and join us on our Facebook and IG. This is old, as you can see. This is no longer a current director. We have a new one who will meet today. Okay. So thank you. Again, if you want, there's any questions about the materials that you would like to receive or questions about the resources like the online courses, you're welcome to email me. Or if you would like to speak to Luke about like a group session or individually about the Foreign Service, joining the Foreign Service, you're welcome to email through me too, if you don't have Luke's email. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenny. Please give her another round of applause for her informative information. So do you guys have any questions about AIT or American Corner? Okay, if you don't have any question, probably we can take a 10 minutes break and then we will come back for Dr. Nadeau's welcome speech. Thank you, Jenny.
Bye. See you
Bye.
around. Welcome to Taiwan again.